Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more with a Final Fantasy game, the third in the series, as you can see here. Now, I just played the first and second games, which were both very good. I would say that the first game was one of the best of the entire genre that I've ever seen. And the second game was aight, you know. It was not as good as the first game. That is for sure. So it is a toss-up when it comes to the third game, whether I estimate it's going to be better than the first or second game, or if they're gonna double down and it's gonna be worse than the second game. You know, because I feel like the way that they went about it changed quite a bit between the first and second games, and either they're gonna keep changing it and making it like, you know, making it weirder than the second game, or they're going to go and make it more like the first game, kind of like how in Dark Souls, you know, you had Dark Souls 1, and then 2 was completely different, and then Dark Souls 3 was just like Dark Souls 1, just more modern and different storyline and different level, you know, it's a different game. But gameplay-wise, it was a lot more akin to Dark Souls 1 than Dark Souls 2. So I'm assuming that maybe it'll do something like that, where Final Fantasy 3 will jump kinda back to the XP and leveling system of Final Fantasy 1. At least I'm hoping, because, oh boy, it was not great in the second game, in my opinion. As far as I could tell, it was not going so smoothly. But we shall see. There's no reason to just sit here and talk about it when we could just get into the game and see what happens. So let's get into that then. Now we have... Are they supposed to all look identical? Am I supposed to, like, change these guys to something else? Or are we dealing with, just all four of the same person with just different colors? Because that would be interesting. I guess let's just start naming people the same stuff. Hello, unknown man. How goes it? So we got, what's your favorite color here? Well, I guess green, right? Green would probably be the color you choose. Let's go with snail for blue. Morg can be the pink one. And yeah, green. Unknown man as the green one. Alright. We have our regular team now. Now, I'm a little concerned that they all look exactly the same, except for, you know, I guess they're quadruplets or something. But, you know, that's good. Let's see, tab equals done. That's caps locked. Never mind. Alright. How was my weekend? It was very good, actually. I played a lot of RimWorld. Like, I think yesterday it was like 10 hours of RimWorld. Anyways, something about an earthquake, and then the tremors tore the land asunder. The crystal sources of the world's light were swallowed into the depths. Okay, that's faster than I read. Yet that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. Okay, now that one was short enough that... There we go. Something fathomless, ominous, and laden with sorrow looms on the horizon, but hope is not yet gone completely. Trying to read, like, 20% faster. Four souls will be blessed with the power of light, and so it shall begin. The issue is if I try to read faster, I'm going to start messing up words because I'm going at 20% more speed. Four orphaned youths raised by Topapa. Topapa in the rural village of They can't have me trying to speed say the word rural. They came across a cave, one of the very same crystals were lost in or something or like that. What started as a simple game of exploration became so much more. So we are quadruplets. Or something of that sort. Oh, void fell into the void. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, they all fell. Ouch indeed. Looks like we fell through a sinkhole. Now what do we do? Get out of it? You're sure this is a good idea? Maybe we can climb out. You wanted to go exploring. Don't be such a scaredy cat. You're individual people, not quadruplets, but they look exactly, look at them. Same eye color. Same face shape. Look at that. Brown hair on each of them. They have to at least be siblings. You know, and given my knowledge of genetics, their parents must both have blue eyes because that's a recessive gene. So for all of them to have that means that their parents must both have blue eyes. Or it's not a necessity, it's random chance could make it so they all have blue eyes just as a recessive gene from earlier in their, history, but it's whatever. Anyway, shown to be unique people in the 3D remake. Ah, okay. That makes more sense, because I was going to say, there's no way to tell that from the information we have here. Hey, quit squabbling, you two. We need to find our way out of here. It's funny, because that almost sounds like they're yelling at us two about talking about the genetics. Alright, we're just gonna march our way over here, I guess. Oh. Also, it's a little loud. Let me, turn it down. That's probably better. Maybe further. Yeah, I'll turn it down on OBS, and then I'll turn it down in the game later once we get to the settings page. So we don't have items. We just attack. Okay. Do 2 and 2. Wait a minute. Now they have brown eyes. They can change their genetics at will. What kind of creatures are we playing as? What are those monsters doing here? We're way over our heads. Let's get out as fast as possible. Alright then. Now we're into the game. Alright. Okay, now that they're all... Wait a minute. But it's blue. Isn't that a dot of blue that I see right there? So then why is it, in this tab, it's all brown? What is happening? Maybe they just didn't expect anyone to actually notice the eye color, but it's weird that it's different between them. Wait, and we're all onion, bro? We're Knights of Katarina? Okay, that's great. What was I gonna do here? Right, configuration. We're here for the settings. So we can lower the volume. The volume. Let's see, BGM down. Everything else is probably fine. Okay. Now I can go back and switch this back to what it's supposed to be. Probably. There we go. Light glint on the eye. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. The C-word references before Dark Souls 1 was even made. I know, right? I'm glad that they're paying homage to the game that hasn't come out yet. Huh? What is it? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. There's something strange about that rock. Nothing. What's strange about the rock? It's a rock. Is Q still auto battle? Yeah. Speed it up. Looks like a rock to me. I know, right? Looked like a rock to me too, but apparently no. Oh, it's a switch. They could have just let me figure that one out on my own. Probably. I would have eventually figured out, when there was no other option, that I should probably press a rock with a big exclamation mark over it, Because if it's just a dead end, then, it's how puzzles work. Antarctic wind? What is that? Deals ice damage. Okay, great. That's what I probably should have assumed that it would have done. Huh? Oh, right. I remember we were saying with the back attack. Also, what the heck are those? And how are they this low level? Those look like they should be Eldritch Abominations at max level. And they're just level 1 enemies. I don't even know. I guess we'll attack the Carbuncle, which... I don't even know. They don't take much damage. They don't do much damage. Probably because this is still the tutorial area, but what the heck are these? What, Carbuncle is a pet? Really? Well, we can just all attack and it'll auto... Yeah. There's not much else we can do. We don't have abilities yet. We just have attack or use that one item we got. So, might as well just let it do its thing. But really weird how intimidating the low-level enemies look. You know, the goblins I expected, but... those things? 14, a Carbuncle is a little fox spirit thing, summoners. Oh, that's where I remember the name from. Okay. Well, you're not really punching just yet. Maybe we should try punching. Although it actually looks like... yeah, they went back to the old leveling system, it looks like. Because you see, we don't have, like, a bunch of weapon skills and stuff. It's just, you know, XP, levels, job levels, which I did hear from Void that this is the game where they introduce jobs, so I guess that's what that's about. And I guess that's also what Onion Knight is about. Is Onion Knight, like... Is Onion describing us and Knight our class, or is Onion Knight a class in and of itself? Because that's a bit weird. Why would Onion Knight be a class instead of just Knight? Unless, I mean, maybe there's multiple kinds of Knights. But why do we start as Onion Knights? I don't know. Maybe they have a lot of onions. It's just what it's called. Yeah, maybe they just have a lot of onions in the town where we grew up. And thus they named us, named our class after the onions that they loved so much. I have no idea. But I guess we'll get different classes later, and then I guess we'll make... I don't know. Now we have to decide if Unknown Man is going to be a monk of sorts and punch things, or if he wants to be the Black Mage again and spell things. It's a spring. Yeah, why is this such an odd color? Probably because it's cave water. Let's take a sip. No! Why would you take a sip of that? It's cave water. I mean, it looks like it's moving, but it might be stagnant water. And that would just straight up kill you. Like you do not want to do that. Final Fantasy 2 is just a phase. Essentially just a freelancer style job, no stat boosts or unique abilities. Equip literally any gear. Ah, so basically you hit things real goodly, and you can equip things, but you have no abilities. That makes sense. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, you should not be very sure about that, because that is the worst idea I've ever heard. Why would... well, we're getting attacked by stuff anyway. But why would you just oh yeah, sippy sippy. Stagnant water. I can taste the brain-eating amoebas in this. Like, what? Why would you do that? That sounds like the worst idea I have ever heard. Alright. More levels. More Antarctic wind. Yeah, we're not taking a sip of that. Unless I should. I don't know. Yummy death potion, yes. There's a lot of enemies in this area for, you know... Ow. Why is she taking so much damage? We can't really heal. We're doing a lot more damage now that we've leveled up a few times. Do the enemies level up with us? You should. Does it actually do something good for us, or are you just trying to get our guys poisoned? Because that... I mean, if it like unlocks, I don't know, does it unlock a class or something? Is there like a poisoner class? It does something. We're just gonna, you know, Skyrim quick save. Or drinks from the wellspring. Oh boy. Wow, I feel revitalized. That's the brain-eating amoeba. That's, yeah. It makes you feel revitalized, and then you're dead. You know? That's how they get, yeah. The amoeba, they just made themselves so tasty and revitalizing that everyone then drinks the stagnant water, and then they all die. So, Baldur's Gate 3 style parasite acquired. It is true. We got the Mind Flayer parasite. What is going on? A malicious force attacks the party. Well, that's not unusual at this point. Oh, it's Turtle Man. Alright, well, we can't really do much other than just hit them real goodly, so we're gonna do that. Ow. Yeah, if we hadn't drank from the spring, Morg would be in pretty dire straits right now. She got hit by a few big attacks earlier. Alright, see ya. Get obliterated. Everybody levels up. Very good. Poor Turtle was just trying to be alive. That was his home. Yeah, well, his home was advantageous to us, and thus we killed him and took it. So, anyway, you four have been chosen the crystal thingy. Whoa, that crystal is talking. I give unto you the last of my light, and with it the last hope of a fading world. As things stand, the light will soon disappear and balance of the world will be destroyed. Accept the light into your hearts, and the crystals will guide you, or will grant you unimaginable strength. You have been chosen to be the bearers of our final chance at hope. We cannot allow light to fade from the world. The party is enveloped in bright light. Now, did the crystal say that, or was that the narrator? Because it was the same color, and I don't think what it was saying earlier had quotations around it. So, I don't know, maybe it's... Anyway. Within the light, the will of the crystal surged through them, they decided to accept their destiny. I need to not talk about other things while there's text on the screen like that. And so began a journey to dispel the darkness and return light to the world. Or else it'll disappear before I read it all, because it sometimes goes very fast compared to how much wordage there is. The young heroes received the crystal's power. It's kind of stressful. It's like a quick time event to read the text on the screen before it goes away. I mean, I guess the most you miss is just a little bit of lore that can probably already be assumed, but still. And with it the world's last light of hope. Warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, and red mage jobs now available. Ah. Step upon the magic sigil to be teleported to the surface, embrace their destiny, warriors of light. Red mage isn't great in this game, but besides that... so, could we have walked past the crystal and just gone to the sigil before talking to it? Is there an Onion Knight only run that we could do here? You don't think so? Okay. Because I was going to say, that would be really funny. Anywho, jobs. So, Unknown Man. Oh, he gets to be the Black Mage again. They actually all look the same. As they used to be. So that's good. Alright, Unknown Man is the Black Mage. Snail, you have any... You can do Onion Knight only, that's true. But do you have any preferences on that? We'll make Morg a White Mage. Oh, you want to be the White Mage. Okay, we can make you the White Mage. She was the White Mage in the first one. But we'll make you the White Mage. She can be... She can be the morgue monk. I don't know if monks are good, but I mean, we never played them in the first game. And then, I guess warrior? They can use nunchucks and nothing else. Okay. That's good. Yeah, you'll be the warrior, as always. Alright, we got a well-rounded team here. Basically the same as the first game. And where's your MP? I think you need to level up more for that. Let's see. So equipment. Did it start the... Does each job have different equipment? Because this guy had the shield on earlier. You had something. Or maybe it just redistributed the knives that we already had. Because we did start with... Yeah, it did that. Okay. Works like it did in one. You have a certain amount of MP per level. Yeah. I prefer that system, honestly. It's pretty good. Okay, so you can have a knife. You cannot have a knife. So, we'll just have 2 dual-wielding guys and 2 punchy guys. And then we can see how good punching is. You know, maybe it's broken like in the last game. You don't know. A mage with no spells is Final Fantasy II all over again. That's true. Why, if it isn't you 4 rascals, where are you running off to? What's that? Saving the world? Aren't you a bit old for make-believe? Hey, I'm not a bit old for saving the world. The wellspring water from the sanctuary can restore the health of those who have received the light of the crystal, even from the brink of death. Well, we hadn't received the light of the crystal until after drinking from the wellspring. Maybe we did get the amoeba. Maybe the only way to survive the amoeba is to have the crystal. I don't know. King Sasune's castle lies to the west. He rules the region surrounded by the Parmeni Mountains, including this village. Okay. The south is the town of Kazus, but no one ventures out that far since the Great Earthquake. Word has it that the route is overrun with monsters. If you want to use an item, just select it from the list when it appears. Why not use a potion on me to try it out? Sure. By gum, that cured my aching back. Thank you, youngsters. Here, take this with my regards. Okay. Well, we lost a potion, but I guess it's fine. The elders await you inside. It seems that Don sensed what befell you. He always did have a strong connection to the spirit world. Okay, we'll talk to Don later. First, we should talk to everyone else. Great earthquake hit. The crystal altar sank deep underground. Oh, the world is destined for ruin. Alright. Oh, they give a new symbol. Either this is the new magic shop, or this is specifically the place where they sell staves. I'm not exactly sure on it, but it looks like a magic shop. Once it, you know, finishes doing its loading thing. It's still doing this. I'm not sure why. RimWorld was also doing this. But it's just a problem that's gonna be recurring, I'm sure. Alright, removes poison. I like that we get that very early. Give you a discount if you buy in bulk. Really? Oh, I see. But no, we're just buying one. Why would I buy more than one? Wait a minute. So, is it like... It is. Wait, learn this spell. There you go. So, how does this work? Do we still only get to have 3 of each level of spell? But it also works like tomes in that you have to buy the spell and then equip it on someone. It's interesting. Alright. So... it's 3 defense, 1 magic defense. And here we don't have any magic interference on equipment. So that's good. So that's defense, evasion, and magic defense. This is just 3 defense and 1 magic defense. This is cheaper. But everyone can wear the leather armor. So... let's just get everyone leather armor for now. You already have the leather caps. Unless we already have leather armor. I know we started with some kind of armor? Did we already have it? Or maybe it just been... Yeah, it was just the vest that we started with. And that raises our defense by a not negligible margin. Alright, good. Now, weapon shop. Now, I will probably buy weapon... Oh, you gotta use arrows? Okay. I'm gonna buy weapons for people. But... Just an offhand for the bow? Oh, okay. So it's not like they're actually used up. It's just something that is like a damage modifier for the bow. So you can get better arrows. That makes sense. Yeah, let's get you some of those. Because I like the dual wielding. There we go. You are going to have your staff. And we're going to keep Morg empty-handed for now. I want to test if punching is overpowered like, you know, like it was in the other game. But it may not be, and we may just need to switch back to... Because we have the weapon for him, we'll just wait for the first few hits to see what it does. Should never leave home without a spell of cure. I saw one in the shed deeper in the thicket. Careful though, there are monsters along the path. Okay, maybe I should go talk to what's-his-face first. Yes, the spirits have told me exactly what befell you. Now go speak with Elder... Tapioca. I believe he has some words of wisdom for you. Ah. Felicitations, there's a lot of people in here. It's Nina, a motherly figure to the 4 orphans. Take care on your journey. You know how I worry so. It's Holmack, one of the town elders. In order to understand the power you've been granted by the crystal, you need to be true to your heart. It's Topapa, the elder who raised the 4 orphans. Topapa, I know. To think that you 4 would be chosen by the light. Void, Snail, Unknown Man, and Morg. You must understand that such a meeting is no mere chance. The crystal willed you to it, such is its power. Your souls have been touched by light. You cannot let the strength you've been granted go to waste. You must depart at once and seal away the powers of darkness. Okay, bye. Maybe I should talk to him again. Was there more than that? Or was that just... Safe travels. Okay, that was it. He was just like, go fulfill your destiny, do your quest. I'm just like, we're okay. Alright. All healed up. And now I guess we just do whatever the heck we want. Because they didn't really give me any information. What are you doing over there? Is there way over there? I think there is. We're gonna go get the shed first. Oh, hi, old dude. See that candle furthest to the right? It's actually a switch to a hidden door. Are you sure it's not this one? Ow. Ow. Okay, he was telling the truth. Evidently. I didn't believe him at first, but you know, he might have been right. Alright, leather armor, dagger, cure, leather armor, and longsword. Okay, so some of the stuff that we already bought, but that's fine. We can sell it later. And usually we end up swimming in money, so probably not a big issue at this juncture. Cure is probably going to be very important. Also, I don't know what he was talking about with the, you know, monsters in the woods. There was nothing up there. What are you doing over here? I'm picking flowers. Okay, well, thank you for answering my question so directly. That's kind of creepy, but you know, it's fine. I'm gonna just leave the village, I guess. We're gonna go save the world. I don't know how we do that. Is this the whole map, or is this just this region? Because this is a pretty small map, all things considered. Werewolves already. Wow. We don't really need any spells right now. Punching does 26 at level 1. Miss. 15 with 2 daggers. 16 with 2 swords. Okay. We might have a problem. Because punching just did way more damage than any of our weapons. Now, okay. But it's different, because in the other game, in Final Fantasy II, you could level up your punching skill. I don't think you can do that here. So I think it will get outclassed pretty quickly as you get better weaponry, right? Because your punching damage will only go up with your strength, probably, and thus not scale as well as weapons that have a higher base damage as you get higher level. But why does punching do so much damage? Like just, if I equip this guy with the nunchucks... Yeah, it says that his attack goes up by equipping them. But we'll see. We'll see. If he does more... Unless that was a crit. I don't think it was, but... We'll see. We're gonna use weapons this time, though. That's... Even if the punching is stronger, we're not going crazy on the punching again. That was a one-time thing. Eek! Oh, he's gonna go spin in the woods a bit, I guess. Oh, sorry, I thought you might be ghosts. Ghosts? Okay. While traveling from the west, I came upon this accursed town. I'd stay away from the inn if I were you. It's full of ghosts. Alright, well, you know, straight to the inn. Let's go. Hi, you guys aren't... You just look like you're invisible, guys. Only a mithril ring made here in Kazus can contain the Djinn's power. That's why the Djinn cursed the town. Alright. Well, you guys don't really... Why are you like stick figure men? The Djinn has been trapped in the sealed cavern since the great earthquake, but now he's awakened. All I want is to have my beautiful complexion back. Well, too bad, you're a ghost. Sid's the name. Hey, Sid. I'm from Canaan. Canaan? Canaan? Canaan. Because the double A would make like an ah sound. So Canaan? Probably. But a boulder in Nell Valley is blocking my way home. Now I'm stuck here. Figured I'd spend the night at the inn, and then this happened. What's my wife gonna say? Say, want to take my airship for a spin? It's parked under the desert to the west of town. In return, think you can do something about this here predicament? Learn about it's in the desert to the west. Okay, we get an airship already. And apparently, I don't know if this is the same Sid from the last one, or if everyone who owns airships just happen to be named Sid, but who knows. Townsfolk made a mithril ring for Princess Sarah of Castle Sasune. If only we could borrow it. Does that mean that ring can save you? But alright, well, it was a good idea to go straight into the place with the ghosts, because those ghosts were particularly helpful. Let's check around the rest of town. What's in here? Ah, the spring. Good. And then more shops. Oh, everyone's a ghost. Djinn's curse turned all villagers into this. Alright. I guess you don't sell anything when you're dead. Alright, so I guess we can't buy anything here until later. How about this house that has no label on it? There's a note there clearly, but I can't read it. Found potion. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, well, touching all the fire did not help us, so... And we can't read the note. We just stole a guy's potion from the pot, so that's great. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I mean, this is the next closest town. Hi. You guys look scary. Once again, there's still no health bars on these enemies. I don't know if they'll ever give us health bars to look at. So, it's very possible. It might be a little high level. Can you stop bullying Unknown Man? Oh, actually did some decent damage. Okay, I guess punching is not the best thing in the world. Ow. Stop bullying Unknown Man. He's just a little guy. Why him? You needed that healing much more yourself. Alright, but already, we're starting the trend of Unknown Man being behind in levels. He didn't even have less HP than anyone else this time. The game was just like, no, you know, this guy in particular, screw him. We don't like him. He gets to be obliterated. All right. Well, I feel like those things are a little high level for us because they're doing way too. Feels good to be back. You still got it. Oh, you got something, all right. You got smacked in the face is what you got. Let's get Unknown Man back. Let's do some. Does that only revive the KO? It does. That's why we weren't at full health earlier. Okay. I guess we need to go back to the first town to get a full heal. So let's do that real quick. And then we can start, it is a concussion. True. I think we will start farming a little bit just to be able to survive that mine. While, you know, looking around, of course. But it's good to be in a situation where we can farm again, you know? Where you just fight things and you get XP. And that XP just levels you. You know, it's like it's a wild concept, I know, but it's real nice. And look at that, you know, easy enemies, they give 2 XP. We actually are closer to leveling up. Instead of just, you know, you fought guys and it did absolutely nothing for you. Alright. Job's leveled to 2. Okay. Wait, did Void retain his level between Onion Knight and Warrior? I swear somebody is... Why was it saying their job is leveled to 2 when they're leveled? Oh, their job level and their them level is different. Okay. I thought their job level was their level. But no, that's... They're 2 different things, evidently. But by far, Morg is the highest damage dealer. So I guess she's gonna be the Ebos of this run. These guys do not give much XP though. We probably should be farming inside that cave, but I want at least 1 extra level before going back in there, because they did a lot of damage. Oh, hi. What even are you? Do they have wings? Or is this supposed to be a cape? And additionally, what is that? And additionally, what is that? Okay, so that's their leg. They're kneeling down. This is something? Like a... Is that a cape? Then what's that? What's like hanging off the... Maybe it's a scabbard for the sword, but that should be on this side. Because usually the side opposite the sword arm is the one that has the scabbards. Then what... I don't... And why is, if this is part of their, if this is like a cloak, then why is that like their exact skin color? Like, what is that? Is that a wing? Do they have a wing connected to their right arm or left arm? Oh, and they're all left-handed. That's kind of interesting. You know, it's a rare trait. Maybe not for these guys. I don't know what they are. But anyways, I just got a little befuddled by whatever the heck these things are. Don't mind me. Alright, but they gave some good XP. Yeah, so the back attack seems not good, but also, is there even like units that I have in the front or back? Because I don't know if there is. Alright, everyone leveled up except for Unknown Man. Back to the, you know, the old grind. That's how it always is. Man, but we're fighting some, like, high-profile enemies already. And we got werewolves, barbarians, giant bees. Can answer some stuff. Punching will get better over time. Oh, interesting. So it's like the opposite. Where the weapon... You start with a weapon on the monk, but eventually it goes to that just straight punching is better. It's interesting. Okay. Do you have any answers on what the heck was going on with the barbarian's model and why he was so weird to look at? Like, what was that thing behind him? Is it a cape that's just oddly very skin colored? And what was the weird red thing off to their side? Like, it's concerning. I don't know what those things are. I like to know the, you know, physiology of the enemies that I'm fighting, so I know what the heck is going on. Like goblins, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory. They got a helmet, they got a knife. They're goblins, you know? They don't have a weird fleshy wing cape thing. I don't even know. Alright, well, let's go back to this mine here, because this place seems to consistently have higher level enemies. We're one level higher, at least. At the very least, we're not going to be getting stopped by goblins in here. Probably. Who knows, I might be. Oh, an Unknown Man got... We can now see how Unknown Man looks with the swaggy glasses. But I don't think we have anything to remove blind, so... Mages / rain characters in the back row. Okay, so we can change the row in this game. Formation, that was it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because I was gonna say, whenever we got back attacked, I was like, man, that doesn't do much, does it? Because we're all still just right here. So, I was kind of confused, but yeah, that makes more sense. Oh. Those don't look like shadows. They look like skeletons. Just skeletons with a different color. And I don't know man is blind, but you know. Alright. Oh, Unknown Man actually got a hit off. Good. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna deal with the blindness. Maybe the wellspring cures blindness. I hope so. Because I didn't see anyone selling eye drops. But to be fair, I didn't look at the general store just yet. Sid is a recurring character from 2 onwards. It's never the same Sid. They're usually related to engineering / airships. Okay. Great. So let's go and see if we can cure some blindness here. We can't do it here because none of the shops are open. So let's head back to the main town. How do you miss a goblin? Village of Ur. Alright, so that restored stuff, but Unknown Man still has the cool glasses, so... Let's go and maybe buy some eye drops or something. Are you the vendor? Who are you? Oh my, you're a tenacious bunch to find me in here. Tell you what, I'll give you my secret potion stash. Just check the well. Ah. I mean, she was kind of very visible, so... Was she supposed to be that visible? So this is supposed to be like a secret path. I guess it's just if you'd only see her if you walk to the right over here. Alright, do we buy our stuff in here? Ending on a journey, well, you should rest up first and don't worry about payment. Tonight's on us. Ah, so you buy stuff. Okay, good, good. Let's see. Eye drops. Thank you. That stuff's actually a little bit more expensive than in the other games. Like, the potions are 20 bucks more. Alright. Keep farming. Now that we're not blinded. And what exactly are we doing? Because there was the whole thing with the princess and her ring, and maybe it'll help the ghosts. So maybe I go to the castle. Let's try that. We can just waltz in. Do you have a problem with this? Jin's curse turned everyone in the castle into ghosts. I was only spared because I was out on a mission at the time. If we had a mithril ring, we'd be able to seal away the Jin again. Kazus is the only place where they can craft such a ring, but with the curse, how can we hope to find a mithril ring now? Oh, don't ask me. The Jin's curse did this to me, to all of us. Oh, what shall I do? The Jin's curse did this to me, to all of us. Oh, what shall I do? The Jin's curse did this to me, to all of us. Oh, what shall I do? Oh, what shall I do? Now it's time to steal all their loot while they can't do anything about it. Because they're ghosts. They can't stop me from taking the loot. How do I get over there? I guess we go down from the top, maybe? The White Slayer is in the western tower of Castle Suzune. It's a holy sword, bane of the undead. However, only a red mage can wield it. Undead hordes roam the tunnels in the sealed cavern. If you cast Cure on them, it may do some serious damage. I am King Sasune, but as you can see, the Jin's curse has reduced me into this ghostly form. Only by defeating the Jin can this foul curse be lifted. Where is it? He dwells in the sealed cavern north of his castle, but without a mithril ring, you will be powerless to seal him away. Heard that Her Highness Princess Sarah has one. Oh, how could I have forgotten? People of Kazus once presented Sarah with a mithril ring, but I fear Sarah is nowhere to be found. Could she have been abducted by the djinn? Oh, my poor, poor Sarah. We can check out the sealed cavern. Oh, such stalwart warriors. When you reach the sealed cavern, you should know there's a secret door. The skeleton is the key. Please, you must defeat the djinn and save and free my people from this wicked curse. Yeah, sure. Is there a stairway? Maybe there's a secret door to the right of the king's thing. You know, on the right of the audience chamber. I hear it's a common place to put a secret door, but I don't see anything. But I know that there's other levels to the castle and other places with loot in here. No, I'm not sure if it's just gonna be, you know... Oh, it is just gonna be... Oh... Secret tunnels indeed. Alright. What's up then? Money is what's up. Blizzard, leather shield. But you see, all my training from the first two games has come in handy. This game loves its secret tunnels. Well then, it'll probably be good that I'm looking out for them. 1,000 gold. 2,000 gold. We're rich. Wellspring room. Oh, is that how we can't interact with it? Okay, great. I was gonna say, is that how you get to the wellspring of the castle? Because it seems like most areas have a wellspring that can resurrect your people. But, no, evidently not. It's just there for looks. How do we get down again? It wasn't here. It was over here. And then out here. I forgot what floor the way out was on. Okay. Well, we stole all their hidden loot, so... hopefully they're not mad about that. We can go in the towers. Is this is this all the tower is? Is just you just go up a bunch and then loot? Alright, but it said that only a red mage could use the special... Oh. Oh. I get the feeling we're going to die horribly. No, don't blind him again. We just unblinded him. Okay, these guys aren't that high level. That's good. Monsters. Oh boy. Here's where we die. Oh, hi, Griffin. Just bonk it. Fire. Oh, we win. Okay, good. White Slayer. Peter, that's exactly what I was thinking. For some reason, just when Griffin pops up, just Peter, the horse is here. Like, that's all that went into my head. Oh, more enemies to kill. Now we know they're not that difficult. Except, Snail is very low health right now, but I'm sure they won't focus him down. No, they're too busy focusing down Unknown Man. Okay, we need some magic on you. And you didn't even cast the magic. Okay. Great. Is there another tower that has more loot? There is. Let's actually use some magic here out of combat. That is a powerful heal. Alright, more of this. Eye drops. Oh, that's good. So we can unblind Unknown Man again. Phoenix down, bow, arrow, bed, rest. This looks suspicious, but yes. Let's take a nap in the princess's bed. All of us? Okay. We're just gonna have a sleepover, I guess. Party is well rested, and nothing happened. I thought we were going to die horribly. I thought that was like a trap or something. But, nice. I guess that's this place's version of the wellspring, because the wellspring is not wellspringing very wellspringingly. But alright. All's well so far. We got more whatever these guys are. Oh, you're still trying to use cure. We need to manually stop you from doing that. But alright, let's go to the sealed cavern and do that. I don't know if we're high enough level for this yet, but it seems like it's a pretty early game thing that it's trying to get me to do. The skeleton is the key. Is it now? This skeleton? The key just hit me. It's very rude. Man, we have a huge discrepancy between who's doing damage and who isn't. So, what skeleton exactly are we talking about here? Unless there's a secret tunnel. Maybe we're supposed to take what we've learned from the castle and realize that there are tunnels in these caverns that are not visible normally. So let's start here and try all the lefts, and then go back down and try the rights. Here, do all the rights. Then we can try all the bottom sections of the map. Eye drops is probably good. So there is no skeleton down here, other than the skeletons that I fight. So where else would there be a skeleton? Was there a skeleton in here? I don't see one. The skeleton is the key. Couldn't he have just told us exactly where we were supposed to go and what we were supposed to do? Why he gotta be so cryptic about it? Hey, scaredy cat man. Eek, again. And he goes and does his pirouetting in the forest. Something in that first floor of the mine. Is there? There might be a ghost too? Yeah. Okay, he just says the same thing. I thought he might have seen a skeleton. Because I know that there's something on that first floor in the mine, but I couldn't use it. So I assumed that it must be nothing. Because if there's something you can't use, then it is nothing. Ow. Yeah, get him, unknown man. That's magic. That is a really good healing spell. Like, seriously. That recovers almost all of our HP. Because, yeah, there's this thing. that obviously looks like it should be something. And yet it's not. I've looked at pretty much every square of this mine. I don't think there's anything here. It just... I can't interact with anything. There's no secret doors. Unless these enemies drop something. Eventually. Or maybe they already dropped something. I need to use an item? No, we didn't get any key items. Didn't seem to get any normal new items either. Oh, we do have Blizzard. We should, we need to use it here. Give that to Unknown Man, so he can actually have some magic to cast. That would probably be a good idea. But yeah, I don't see nothing to be used here. And there's this, but we can't interact with it, so... I don't know what you mean that there's something in the first floor of the mine, because there's... I've literally interacted with every single space in there. Unless I missed one. Maybe I missed... Maybe there was one space in the mine that I missed, and that was the one you interact with. That would be insanely unlucky. But it is technically possible. Have you used the airship yet? No. I didn't know we could get to the airship. Because he said it was in the desert. Is that this desert? I don't think so. Maybe it's this boulder. No. Maybe we can learn to swim. Because yeah, as of right now, things seem pretty limited. We're kind of constricted inside of this mountainous area by that boulder. And then there's just the castle and the village. It is rather deserty, I suppose. Okay, it was just right in the middle of the desert. Oh, okay. We just jumped straight into the airship. Good. Well, we have an airship literally first 5 minutes. Why are we not able to... Oh. I guess the airship just makes us move faster. It can't really do a whole lot other than that. The mountains are still insurmountable. Alright. More of these guys. We should probably go back and heal up before continuing too far further. Because if we get too far into this, then we're not going to want to have to backtrack out to heal. Most annoying part of this game, vehicles. Oh no. Oh boy, everyone loved up except for Unknown Man. Congratulations. I don't know why. I know that Unknown Man is like just consistently one level behind now because he missed like one major fight worth of XP. But at the same time, I feel like he's like Unknown Man just never levels up and everyone else has been leveling up a lot. Even though I know that they're roughly equivalent still. But let's go heal up again, just for good measure, because we don't know what's in that cave. Alright. But yeah, why this can't go over mountains, I'm not sure. I mean, they should have just given us the... If they wanted to make it so we could just go across that one bit of water, they should have just given us the canoe. Like, you know? It seems like that would be the best option for that, but evidently not. But I guess it's one of those low altitude airships, so it can only fly over like flat land. Cursed copper. Oh, we're getting attacked by coins now, I see. Very interesting. They really have it out for Unknown Man, too. So, that's good to know. Alright, lots of XP. Unknown Man actually leveled up. Good. Cure, nice. The skeleton is the key. Oh, hi, skeletons. Hi, skeletons. Lots of skeletons around. But we're back to the, you know, the same way that it was in the first game, where literally all of our damage comes from 2 characters, and the other 2 just do pretty much nothing. Oh, hi. Were you just sealed in here? I am Sarah, Princess of Sasune. Your Highness, what are you doing here? That's a good question. I'm here to save my subjects, but I fear I cannot find a clear path through the monsters. Thankfully, my mithril ring spared me from the Jinn's curse. Nevertheless, these caves are dangerous, Your Highness. We should return to the castle. I will not. I'll forge ahead alone if I have to. Your Highness, won't you reconsider? Please take me with you. You cannot seal away the Jinn without my mithril ring. I suppose we must. Oh, we get a 5th member of the party. See, that's how it should be. Instead of just, you know... Oh, that's right. If you wish to talk to me, press the L button. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. The L button. No, it's the Z button, actually. I am Sarah, and you are... I'm Void. Oh, pleasure. Okay. Only Void gets to talk to her, apparently. Void is the main character now. Ah, so we're just escorting her. We don't actually get a 5th member of the party. But that is a lot better than in the second game, where they were just like, ah, yes, you only get 3 members of the party consistently, and we'll just keep switching out that 4th member whenever we want. You don't get to consent to when we just switch up your characters on you. We just do that whenever we want. And actually, since the cure is so powerful, we can wait on that for a minute. Who the heck was that? Oh, that was probably the Jinn. Oh, Revenants. You know, already, in the first, like, couple areas, we've already met more enemies than the entirety of the second game's, like, first 5 or 6 biomes. And we haven't even left the tutorial, like, cave, or, like, mountainous area. So I like that. We got some good variety. It does kind of scare me, because I see an unfamiliar enemy and I'm all of a sudden like, did I wander into somewhere too high level? But so far they've all been decently around our level, and there's actually nice variety to them, which is very nice. Okay, now we have reason to use this. Alright. It's the Jinn. Stand back, I'll use my ring to banish it. Nothing happened. Wahaha, you think that silly trinket will stop me now? I've joined the forces with the darkness, and together we're unstoppable. The Jinn attacked. Alright. Boss time. Alright, we don't really have anything to use, so we'll just do you, do that. Ooh, can I still do, like, cure entire part? I can. Okay, so they basically took the best of the first and second game's abilities and put them together for this game, which I like. Blizzard. Nice damage there. Let's heal all of us up a bit. Oof. That's exactly why we needed the healing. Just heal yourself. You're gonna keep using your magic. Oh yeah, he can't survive much more of this. I'm sure he's like almost dead now. Almost dead as Morgus. Oh. Alright, luckily that heal is so freaking powerful. How is this guy still alive? He's taking 3 blizzards to the face. It's pretty impressive if you ask me. Fire. Hey, there we go. Alright. An actually difficult boss fight. Actually powerful spells. And we're actually using weapons. Man. Never has there been an improvement from one game to another that was as significant as this. Now, Sarah, while the Jinn is weakened, use your ring. It raises the ring up high. There he goes. Jinn disperses like mist. The ring's power sealed him deep within the cavern once again. Thank you so much. I would have never been able to seal away the Jinn without your help. All that remains is to cast this ring into the wellspring in Castle Sasune, and the Jinn's curse will be lifted. For now, I'll use the ring's power to warp us back to the castle. This is a very multi-purpose ring, I gotta say. It can lift curses, it can, you know, banish the Jinn, it can teleport us. What else can this ring do? Can the ring solve world hunger? Can it tell me what the lottery numbers are for next week? There, now the Jinn's curse should be broken. We wouldn't be here without you all. Thank you. I suppose we must part ways. I have a duty to my father and my people after all. Would that I could travel with you, but I'd only be in your way. Come back when you finish your journeying. I'll be waiting for you as long as it takes. Alright, bye. I guess we'll come back and say hi sometimes. But you better not turn into one of those Lamia things. Because that's what the other princess did, and that was a whole to-do. White Slayers in the Western Tower? Yeah, we already heard that. Summon the castle, secret passage to the treasure vault. Did we get to the treasure vault? Was that... Is that where we were? I don't think so. Let's go to the king. He said he had a magic portable canoe to bequeath to you. Okay. Now, okay. Here's the thing. We're walking around, and we magically just get an airship for doing nothing. You know, Sid is just like, I'm a ghost now. Take an airship, please. And it's like, it's an entire freaking airship. You know, it's pretty good. And then we go and we save the entire kingdom by defeating some mythical creature. And the king's just like, a reward for saving my life and everyone else's life. How about a boat? Like, not even a boat. How about a canoe? Practically, you know, what about just a kayak? Would you be fine with a kayak? Surfboard, maybe? Maybe a plank of wood that sort of kind of floats for a few minutes before it starts to sink. How about a boogie board? You know, one of those things. Isn't that one of those things that you put at like the edge of the water and then you like run and jump onto it kinda and it like slides across the surface of the water? How about one of those for saving my kingdom? How about that? That sounds like a good deal. Yeah, okay. Boogie board for saving the kingdom. I think this is a fair trade. Thank you, brave warriors. You have sealed away the Jinn and saved my precious Sarah. I owe you a debt of gratitude. One lifesaver, some floaties too. That is true. Unknown man, knowing him, will try to use the boogie board and he'll freaking drown, and everyone else will level up except for him. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. I trust it will aid you on your quest. Oh my! I received the boogie board from the king. Great. This will help us greatly. Even though we already have an airship that can, you know, fly across water. But it's fine. I guess Sid probably took the airship back now that he's alive. Dang it, Sid. Of course, I guess the airship is no better than the canoe because it couldn't fly over the mountains anyway. Oh no, yeah, and the airship's still there. We can still get in it. Still can't go over mountains, though. Alright, I guess let's just park it back in the desert where it once was. There's a bee? We should probably have Unknown Man stop using his spells. Oh, the wimpy guy is gone. Who the heck are you? Well done, I knew you could pull it. Is that Sid? Why does Sid look like a freaking gnome? Like, what is with that? But you're glad you had my airship, huh? I'm just happy it was used for a good cause. Mind if I ask another favor? Can you get me back to the missus in that place? Please, she's been waiting a mighty long time. Sid joined the party. All right. Sure, we can do that. Probably. Where's the missus? Exactly. We have to get outside the big rock thing. Thanks to you, I'm back to normal again. I feel fit as a fiddle. Good. We like fiddles around here. Ooh, see, now we're getting the good stuff. Fire. We can do sleep, but we're never gonna use that. You know, who are we kidding? We would get sleep, and then we would just never actually use it on anything. Mithril? Dude, what? You just sell Mithril like right at the start of the game? This is just low level stuff, I guess. Alright. +1 intellect, you say? Well, let's get us 2 of this. 2 of this, and none of that. Of course, knowing my luck, the next enemy we fight, or the next, like, cave we go into, is gonna have a bunch of mithril equipment. Oh, you can actually have 1 in each hand? Wait a minute. What does that do for you? Wait, could we have 2 mithril rods? Oh wait, I can test it right now. Equip. No. You. Staff. And you. Oh. Double the mithril rod. Hey, that's kind of overpowered. Alright. We need 2 more mithril rods, if you please. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me my lifetime supply of mithril rods. Of course, we're putting this guy's kids through college right now, buying this much mithril, but it is what it is. And then Morg just still has these, because the guy doesn't sell mithril nunchucks. He's like, nah, get out of here. He's just saying, like, don't you know that nunchucks are actually not that efficient as, like, a blunt instrument? And they're actually just kind of inefficient when it comes to transferring force to enemies. They're just badly designed, so obviously I'm not gonna sell them to you. That's what he's saying. Alright, so we have a bunch of stuff that only the warrior can equip, as always. So we'll just buy up a bunch of that. And then you guys can each wield one of those. so much defense. Okay. Oh, the bracelet is for here. Oh. Back in the day, the armlets were, you know, for some reason body armors. But that's fine. That's good stuff. Kazus made its fortune off of its mine. Artisans from town made weapons and armor out of the mithril here. It's weird that mithril is a low-level material now. I don't remember where it is, but I don't think he went into the treasure vault in the castle yet. Okay, so there's yet another secret room in there that I must find. Alright, where's this guy's missus? How do we get past the boulder? I'm gonna go get my health back first real quick. I don't know if do I need it? We're a little injured. Might as well. So we have more castle exploration to be doing with our new fancy mithril equipment. Oh, you guys don't even know what's coming for you. You don't even realize the absolute pain train that is coming through. Those poor goblins. Alright, treasure room. I see. Up here. Show me the money. Well, there's nothing up, nothing to the sides. Okay. So this is, so far, nothing. I thought I was onto something there. I saw the stairs on the map up there, and I was like, ah, yes. Of course. How about you? Do you know where the secret room is? Princess Miss, your room is at the top of the tower on the right. Dang Lamias. Always trying to... These guys all say the same thing. Yeah, I see no secret rooms. Maybe it's behind here. Treasure room. Nope. No treasure rooms. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. We must... I mean, it has treasure in the name. How could we not find it? Alright, so this is the one secret tunnel here. I think that's all the secret tunnels for that area. So let's look here. Actually, I think I see something. I need to go this way. I like how I'm just dragging this guy through all these secret tunnels. He has no idea what's going on. We're just like, come on, we're going. But these have the telltale signs of being secret tunnels. And thus they are. Onfa, what the heck is that? Oh, it's one of these. The one weapon we haven't yet been able to upgrade. Oh, that's way better. Alright. Wait, can we dual wield? We better not be able to. Oh, we so can. Oh, that's really dumb, but alright. I mean, out of all weapons that you dual wield, nunchucks are an interesting choice. But, I guess I'm not here to judge. But you know, if you can dual wield, why not dual wield? Also, can we get our health back here now? Nope. Not that I'd want to go through that whole song and dance every time I have to, you know, get my health back anyway, but still. Alright. We got to the treasure room, I think. I assume that was what the treasure room was. It's the only other secret room that I could see existing in the area, but the only thing you can't dual wield are bows. That's kind of nice. Oh. Morg is the heavy hitter right now. That fancy new weapon really does a number on the enemies now. So how do I get through the boulder? You. Sid's the name, maybe you've heard of me. I'm an expert airship craftsman, I'll have you know. Yeah, there's a rock. How about you help us deal with that? Alright, well, I'm not sure about how to deal with the rocks. Let's look here. Yeah, there's mountains surrounding us on every side except that exit. There's no waterway out. We're kind of just stuck. So, there's gotta be somebody in this region that has something else that they want to say to us. Right? Like you. Where are you running off to? Bit old for make-believe. Wellspring Rodder, blah blah blah. How about you? You're always helpful. Potion. I just used a potion on you, but sure. Do I get another thing? Echo Herbs. What does Echo Herbs do? Are they worth me giving this guy all my potions? Why does he just give that herb to me indefinitely? Remove silence. Oh, okay. Probably a decent trade. Is out here just outside of town? It is. Can we go visit the crystal again? Nice. I don't know where else to go. I guess we could go... Oh, there's actually more loot in here. Okay. Bronze bracers. Longsword. But yeah, the reason why Carbuncle was a familiar name to me is because in Final Fantasy XIV, the one character that I did play was one of those ones that summons the Carbuncle. So that's why that name rung a bell. But they definitely look very different. They're a lot, you know, more appealing looking in the Final Fantasy XIV. Here they're like a weird goop crab monster, and that is not very nice to look at all. And goblins think they can do something. Get out of here. Alright, so all this is just already where we were. Can we use the brain-eating amoeba soup again? I know how these guys have been missing the sweet, sweet taste of their brains being eaten. Ow. That has gotta hurt. Alright, now are we able to... Yeah, we're able to just turn off encounters. Words of light, only you can restore hope to the world. Use the light, blah blah blah. Okay, great. Actually, what happens when we talk to this guy here? This is a waiting con and I gotta get back. We're literally in a mystical magic crystal cave room, and he's just like, the wife is gonna kill me. I guess it makes sense. So how do we get out of here? Because it doesn't let me interact with this. Like, at all. So... it says something about the rock if you keep talking to him. Blocked with... Literally the next thing he says. I don't know. It's just... why would I have thought to just talk to him over and over? When I was next to the rock and I talked to him and he didn't say anything about it, I was just like, man, okay, I guess he has nothing to say about it. But, alright, thank you. I mean, I would have found that out eventually, because eventually I would have just talked to him and he would have said something, but yeah, that might have been a while. It's blocked by a boulder. Can't get home. Maybe if we affix some mithril prow to my airship, we could burst through the boulder. Taka the blacksmith and Kazus might be able to help. Okay, I know where he is. Because he's the guy in this one, right? And thinking about that boulder that's blocking my way to Kane and Khan and Kanan. I don't even know. I reckon if my airship had a mithril prow, we could burst through. Say no more, I'll get one ready for you in a jiffy. And he just leaves, okay. Oh. What did he do out there? All done. No need to thank me, you saved the town after all. This is to show our appreciation. Now take care out there. Alright, well, that's delightful. Let's give that bothersome boulder a good old-fashioned whooping. Alright. Now, all of this is happening just in, like, the first area, the first region. Oh. Did we blow up the airship? Yeah. Well. Phew, we might have overdone it. Y'all have nerves of steel. Alright then, so we just blew up our airship? We can't canoe out here, okay. Is this Kanan? It is. Thanks for all your help. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Come to think of it, if I can put together another airship, I bet you could put it through its paces. But we'll need to make a few design improvements, and no one knows more about that stuff than King Argus. You should go see him. Anyway, thanks again. Come back to visit anytime. Hey, bye, Sid. Interesting. So, the way I would have done it, personally, is I would have made it so the airship could fly over mountains, because it just makes sense that it could. And I would have made it so that the way out would either have been to just blow up the boulder with something else, maybe something you get in one of the mines, or I would have made it so that the only way out was with the airship, and so you get the canoe for going into the, for going to the haunted town, and then you would get the airship for saving the town that would then let you go over the mountain, or something like that. That's how I would have done it, progression-wise, but because it's kind of weird to be given the airship like right off the bat and then just blowing it up, trying to escape from an area where I don't know, I guess that boulder was so big that it reached low orbit, like there was no way around or over it when you have an airship. I don't even know, but I hear that long ago a traveling mage hid some medicinal herbs in town. As for the wheres and wherefores, who knows? Well, it was a long time ago. Those herbs are probably, dried up and dead. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're supposed to be dried up. Maybe that's how the medicinal herbs are supposed to be ingested. But still, I think if they're that old, they probably won't be good anymore, right? I've never been myself, but they say there's a gnome village in the forest down south. Do they say that now? What can I do for you? Alright then. Oh, I'm a dancer, can't you tell? Now it'd be rude to say no. Because my mind's first thing was just like, it's just random dialogue thing. So I should just say no and walk into this, you know, actual magic shop here so I can buy stuff. But then my brain was like, but she likes dancing, obviously, so it would be rude to say no. And my politeness module started activating, and it's like, that would be very rude of me. But I just want to go to the store and buy my stuff. But, I don't know, I guess. See, she's having a good time. And now we're the one standing alone while everyone else dances. Even if it's just the other person. Okay, well, at least she had a good time with it. It would have been very rude if I was just like, no. I do not want to see dance. Because it'd be very inconsiderate of me. And I am nothing if not considerate. Everyone knows this about me. I can poison enemies. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's see, items, thunder, and poison. Did we ever get fire on you? Evidently not. Alright. So now we have frost, fire, and lightning damage, and poison on Unknown Man. He's got a lot of spell slots too. At least tier 1 spell slots. And you've got poison cure and cure. Which is, you know, cure is not poison cure. Poison cure, which is called poisona or something. There is a white magic spell that lets you manipulate the wind to damage your enemy. Flying monsters hate it. I don't know why, my brain just turned that into one of those, like, advertisements where it's just like, turn flying monsters into mincemeat with this one simple trick. Flying monsters hate it. Okay, we fell down the waterfall. Oh, okay. That's normal. I found an elixir. Is that the medicinal herbs that the guy left? And how do I get out of here now? Do I have to go back up the waterfall? How would I go up the waterfall? Logically, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, but we can do it. Just take some damage. We're able to just climb up the waterfall. What kind of Giga Chad are we? Out of my way. Alright, what kind of thing is this? It's only the KO'd ones. Okay. Because some of them seem to restore health and mana. Other ones seem to only heal people back from the dead. We already have mithril stuff. So, no need for that. First that scoundrel Desh turns my Selena's head, then he ups and leaves town, says he had somewhere to find in a hurry. My Selena is always such a sweet girl. Now the poor thing cries herself to sleep at night. Alright. I don't know why that's any of our business. We just kind of broke into your house. And stole your mallet, apparently. You're hiding some loot back here from us. How dare you? Where are the people that broke in? How dare you hide loot from us? Maybe one of these torches is a lever. Nope. Don't mind me just checking the house. There we go. It did look a bit different. On a gold needle. Yeah, this game does love its secret entrances. Oh, Dash. I'm so lonely here without you, Sob. You traveled south to Dragon's Peak, where the dragons roost. Is that where the dragons roost? I thought the dragons roosted at, like, I don't know, the No Dragons Here beach. I don't know. That's what I thought. But apparently they roost at Dragon's Peak. You know, it seems a little on the nose to me, but you know, whatever. Let's see. All right, so you have the potions. He's the potion seller. 40 a night. Can we steal stuff from the pots here? No. We have to keep an eye out for secret hidden things, because it seems like they're always, at least so far, they've always been pointed out by a slightly different colored wall. Wander in town recently. Didn't stick around, not sure where he was headed. Well, we know where he was headed. Use the mini spell, you can turn into a gnome-sized version of yourself. Sold my last one to a young man named Dash. Alright, and what's this house? Just break into someone else's house? Just keep scanning the walls. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Hi. Glad you stopped by. You see, my wife fell ill while I was away. Come on, honey, you gotta pull through. Oh, if only I had an elixir. Cough, cough. Here, have an elixir. Heavens above, I'm cured. Thank you. Alright then. Well, easy come, easy go. Looks like I owe you one again. Does that mean I owe you two? I know. Give this candle behind me a jiggle, till it'll open the way to the hangar where I used to park the old airship. Help yourself to anything you find down there. Alright, secret tunnel. I knew there was a secret pathway in here somewhere. It just was a hidden secret pathway. Which sounds obvious, but you know what I mean. Arrow, blind, phoenix down, gold needle. Gnomish bread. Alright. First I thought it said a gnomish beard, and I was like, what am I gonna use that for? You get to like cosplay or something? Alright, extra. So there was a secret tunnel inside the secret tunnel. The secret tunnel's secret tunnel. Now, was there a secret tunnel in this secret tunnel? No. See, that's what I would have done. Because everyone sees it coming when there's a secret tunnel in a house. And then everyone sees it coming when there's a secret tunnel in the secret tunnel. But nobody would have expected there to be a secret tunnel in the secret tunnel's secret tunnel. You know? That's when things would have really got wild. Honestly, if I was a game developer, I would just keep like putting secret tunnels within secret tunnels and make them harder and harder to spot. But I would have it like nested 20 secret tunnels deep or more, and I would just keep going and see if anyone actually like finds it all, because I think that there wouldn't even like be any loot in there. It would just be a bunch of secret tunnels and like this big maze, and I would just never stop putting secret tunnels in there. It would probably bulk the game a lot, like extra 2 megabytes of game data just for the secret tunnel loot. But you know, as I said, nobody expects the secret tunnel to have a secret tunnel. So if I just kept adding more and more secret tunnels, eventually everyone would just give up, right? Or is this the Dragon Peak? We seem a little side of the end saying, haha, that's true. Man, I'm gonna make an educated guess and say that this is the Dragon Peak. You know, the Dragon's Peak where the dragons roost. So I hear. But the encounters were off this whole time. Okay. I forgot that I did that while I was in the small cave back then. These aren't dragons. Those aren't fireflies either. What the heck are those? What are you? Vicious fiends. Ow. Alright, unknown man got another level. Let's get magic. That's what I want. Do some healing. Gold needle, good. Oh, I see. They fly, and they cast fire. That's why they're called firefly. Now it's making sense. Giving me a lot of gold needles. Like they're expecting me to get petrified quite often. Ow. Might these be petrification enemies? Oh, unknown man. You leave him alone. He's just a little guy. Wow, these things have a lot of health. They haven't petrified us yet, so that's a plus. Hey. Decent XP. Arrow. Oh, wait, that's... Huh. Alright, we got an offensive spell for you. Helldivers. Alright then. Let's try this out. You just attack again. I want to see how effective this big spell is. Never mind, everyone's dead. It's effective though. Single target. It's effective at least. Hi, dragon. Oh, goodness. Well, we're dead. Oh, it dropped us in the nest. Okay, I thought it just dropped us off the mountain. Growl. 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 What's that? Growl. Rustle. Whoa. How the heck did you guys get up here? Wait, don't tell me. You got captured by the dragon too, didn't you? Losers. There's Rich coming from the dragon's next meal. Touche. I guess you're right. My name's Dash. We're Void. Collectively, that's us. Gotta be upfront with you all. I've got amnesia. Can't remember a thing except my own name. I know that I came up here for a reason. I just don't remember what it is. Uh-oh, the dragon's back. Hide. Dragon attacks from the sky. We don't stand a chance against it. We gotta run. Run for your lives. Alright, Bahamut. This sounds like a fair fight that we can win. But I assume when the game says run for your lives, it means don't try to fight it, you know? Also, I feel like dragons are a bit above our pay grade right now. Not unknown man. No. That was close. Let's get out of here. Here, you can have this. It's a spell called Mini. I don't think I've got the magic know-how to use it anyway. In exchange, mind if I tag along on the journey? Yeah, that's what you want. Good, then settle. Glad to know you all. Alright. I don't know why I made him sound very obnoxious, but he just seemed like an obnoxious person, honestly. Let's get going. Oh, we can jump down. Geronimo. So we just jumped off the mountain and we landed over here. Okay. Either it was a very big jump or the nest was elsewhere than on that mountain. We need to get... Oh. Huh? Wait a minute. You want to explain to me how Unknown Man is alive? Unknown Man, how did you survive that? You got hit for 600 damage. And now you're just kind of here. Just full health. Okay. We're just not gonna question it, I guess. I'm chilling. You just get one shot by a freaking dragon and you're just like, nah, man, I'm chilling. I'm a gnome from Tozus Forest to the south, here to draw water from this magic wellspring. You're welcome to pay us a visit, but you'll need to cast Mini on yourselves first. We can't have big folks smashing the place up. Ah, so this has all sorts of different well springs. Good. Not that we needed it, because, you know, Unknown Man is just chilling. He just was fine for some reason. Can we not go across that? We can go across that water. Alright. Guess we're heading down here. Oh, that is one buff mandrake. Bro, that is like we should rename all the other mandrakes to just baby drakes, because that is the mandrake. Like, jeez. Let's just attack. I think fire will be good against these guys. I mean, one's a plant and the other two are covered in fur, so, you know. Pretty obvious to try for that. Let's see what this mini thing is. Alright. We can only cast it on 2 of us. Do we only need it on the 1? We need it on all of us, don't we? Let's see. He doesn't say anything else. No, it just revives them. Out of my way. Alright. So now we can magic us up another mini, and then get our MP back, and then magic us up another 2 minis. There we go. Now we're all very small. Mini, one might say. Oh no. Is this fine? Oh, just attack them, I guess. Ow. Oh. Hit him with fire, Unknown Man. You're our only hope. Hey. I guess Unknown Man is our only hope, because apparently spells still work perfectly fine, even when you're mini. I smell a mini-only run coming on. I mean, can you imagine that? You can't do any physical damage because you're mini the whole game, but all your spell damage is still maxed out. So you just have like you have 2 black mages, 1 red mage, and 1 white mage, and you just go around and absolutely obliterate everything with magic while you're just a little guy. That'd be great. Alright, there's a tunnel that runs through the Miranos Range. You can use it to get to Miralka Basin, home of the Vikings. That's where I want to be, I'm sure. Not a familiar face among the lot of you. But yeah, we're new in town. We're all gnomes here. Can't find a friendlier bunch, no siree. Dr. Shelko knows all about the tunnel to Miralka Basin. Good. Something's the matter with Dr. Shelko. He says his tummy hurts. He's our only doctor. but there's no way he can treat himself in that condition. Tell that to my guys in RimWorld that will literally have their leg taken off, and they just walk themselves halfway across the base, and then patch themselves up with herbal medicine and call it a day. Like, just like, I have one leg? No matter. I'll just hobble all the way over here and patch myself up with some essential oils. And then I'll just be fine, you know, a day in bed and I'm good. And this guy's over here just like, I have a tummy ache. I can't possibly, you know, help myself. Somebody else must cure me. Living woods are somewhere out there in the world. I hear the fairies that live there are the cutest things. Do gnomes care about that stuff? Okay, then. He's got the tiny little houses. What can I do for you? Oh! Put like the frickin' best magic shop in the game in the tiny person village. Alright, thank you. So, over here's another thing. Actually, I just noticed on the minimap it says what they are. Gnomish bread has magical properties. It's got the same effect as the sight spell. One bite of gnomish bread and the whole world will spread out below you, man. Far out. What can I do for you? Gnomish bread. Displays a detailed map. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. Could be useful to keep in mind. Okay, so this is just the inn. General goods supplies. It is just sort of the random, you know, regular goods. I think we're gonna have to go unminify ourselves later, but yeah, they don't have any weapons here, so well, it makes sense. They're gnomes. Where's Dr. what's his face? If you shrink yourself with a mini spell, your defense falls to 1. Probably best if you fall back during battles. You're blessed with the crystal's power, right? This would be easier with 3 black mages in the party, if you ask me. See, this guy, he thinks similarly to Unknown Man. Just max out your DPS. Get those black mages in here and just obliterate everyone. Are you Dr. Shelko? Erg, I need an antidote. Alright. I have an antidote. Somewhere. There it is. That hit the spot. Something I ate really didn't agree with me. You've saved my life. Okay, now to be fair, in RimWorld, people can very easily walk themselves to the hospital and patch up a missing leg. But if they get food poisoning, they are quite debilitated. So that's pretty realistic to RimWorld logic. In return, I'll tell you about the shortcut to Miralka Basin. Just take the stairs over there, or over here. They lead straight to the secret tunnel. Learn the shortcut. Okay. Sure. Oh. Good. Maybe we should unminify? Well, no, but we need to be... Oh, there's loot there. 1 second. Mithril bracers. So does the loot, like, scale up with us, or... So can anyone use those bracers? Let's see. Oh, we already have the bracers on these guys. Okay. That's what they're called. Because, yeah, we have to be mini in order to go through here. Leprechauns. Oh, goodness. Yeah, not much we can do about that. Just hit them. What would leprechauns be weak to? Well, they have gray skin, so that's not really relating to any of the elements. They have yellow eyes, which probably is in relation to money, but that could be in relation to thunder. Thus, and their pants and claws are all red, which could be in relation to fire. And their gray skin could, in theory, be indicative of either you know, coldness or stone, in which case blizzard would be ineffective. So by order, by elimination, all three elements are going to be useless against these guys. So obviously we need a poison. See? I'm a genius. Probably anything would have killed them, I'm fairly certain. Oh look, Unknown Man is 1 XP away from leveling. So close, but yet so far. Alright. Oh no. Honestly, it is slightly bad because we don't have infinite poison. Not that we need to use poison. I'm actually going to try using, like, fire, because I'm fairly certain what I was saying earlier about elemental weaknesses and what it looks like they should be weak to is probably a bunch of BS. Well, they did just use thunder. So, thunder probably wouldn't do anything against them. Alright, they do a lot of damage, though. It's probably just because we have, like, no defense in this form. Does that just go back into the cave? It does. Okay, I was hoping it was, like, another clearing with more mana renewable things. Also, we can't go into the cave while non-mini, huh? How's this gonna work? Here, we're gonna unminify one person. We can't. We never got our mana back after minifying the rest. Oh, we are doomed. Vikings Cove. Oh, the shop's here. We're less doomed. Ow. Ow. Okay, then. Interesting little... Oh, is this only a tunnel you can enter while mini? Probably. This grog is the only thing holding me together. A Viking ain't a Viking unless he's sailing the ocean waves. That building on the Cape of Nepto Temple, or is Nepto Temple. Pops ought to know more about it, ask him. Well, who asked you? I don't know. Boss ain't got a clue how to handle the sea dragon. How's a Viking supposed to fight a monster like that? We're Vikings, pillagers of the open sea, or, well, we used to be. A wily old sea dragon showed up after the earthquake and wrecked all our ships. All but one, the Enterprise, was spared. But we can't set sail with that monster still out there. Hi. Just rest in my eyes. Okay, do you mind if we steal your loot? Yeah, apparently you do. Okay. What can I do for you? I don't know. What can you do for me? That's what I'm wondering. All night? Maybe. You realized immediately a mini could unmini. I had to look that up. Oh, yeah. When I read the description of it, it said it could mini and unmini, so I kind of just assumed it from there. But I could definitely see overlooking that. Let's see. Toad, petrification, blindness, poison, HP. Nothing we really need. Nothing that cures mini. Because without mana, we still can't cast it again. I would think. So, oh. That wall is cracked. But I guess it's nothing. So we could either sleep to unmini. Problem is, I'm not sure if we can get out of here while non-minied. We multitask. Oh. That would have helped. That would have helped a lot. Okay. That was my fault. I didn't even try. Let's stay the night so we can get our mana back, and then we can multicast the mini and not be mini anymore. If we need to not be mini, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell if I should be mini or if I should not. Also, is this an enemy area or is this... Oh, get a load of how tiny I am. But now I can't use my sword. Guess I gotta fight with magic or something. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. And there's loot. Thundera. Fira. Blizzara. Well, Mr. Unknown Man, you just got a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, it's all tier 3 spells. Let's see. Yeah, those are just higher level versions of the earlier ones. Alright. Yippee indeed. Alright, so what's going on down here? Looking for the boss? That's him over there. Doing total layabout. Hey, layabout. I mean, boss. I've tried everything, but I just can't win against that sea dragon. If you get rid of that monster, I'll give you anything. I'd even give you the Enterprise. We got a deal? Ah, I guess that's how we get the boat. I wouldn't get on a boat right now if I were you. Everyone who sails along the coast gets attacked by the sea dragon. Must be the legendary Nepto dragon from the temple. There's no other explanation. Cannon. Why did I do this? A fire. Just keep them guessing. Yet they never know what we're gonna do next, except for fire the cannon again. They could probably assume that we're gonna do that. Is this good? Am I just... Why does it let me just keep firing this? And how much ammo does this cannon have in it? Infinite, I guess. I think that thing's like an SCP or something. The infinite cannon. I ain't boarding the Enterprise, even if it is seaworthy. That sea dragon will just come after us. Alright. Oh. Leads us out here. Alright, well, first things first, we're gonna use Mini to unmini everyone at once. Yeah. Maybe it's not great to be... Bugbear? Oh. Well, we don't need a heal. You use some... not fear, just fire. On that guy. I don't know how tough the Bugbear is, but... there we go. Yeah, a full spell is probably the strongest thing we can throw at it. Temple. Nepto Temple. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, hi. Statue of the Nepto Dragon, but one of its eyes are missing. Give me a tiny passageway where the eye used to be. I just unmini. Come on, man. Okay, I guess we're gonna be mini forever. Because we can't go back after this one. We're out of spell slots. Okay, everyone's miniaturized. Let's go. Well, it is what it is. At least we still have our spells. Oh. I don't like that. Not cure. Oh, you're out of spell slots for wind magic too. Bonk them. What would be good against these? Well, one of them's a rat. That would be fire, most likely. The other one, I have no freaking clue. It's like a little demon hedgehog thing. Demon porcupine, maybe? Gonna say blizzard? Because demon? Yeah, bonk it real good. Bonk it even gooderly than you are. Alright, that worked. But we haven't killed this one yet. Ow. maybe we should go back. Being mini forever is probably not gonna be the greatest situation. I mean, we have spell slots still for now. Serpent sword, you say? I say, I do like a serpent sword. Oh. New description? Infused with the power of lightning. Is it now? Weird. Bloodworm's back attack. Oh, goodness. I think we're dead. Oh, Luigi, I think this is the end. You need to be mini in here. Oh, okay. Can we, infuse with the power of lightning, but we can't use it. Okay. Guess it's just an elemental weapon. Here, Morg, because they're almost dead. And you, magic. What would these guys be weak to? Let's see, they're red, but blood motif. What's good against blood? I guess blood is like, it's like water. Except in certain sayings, in which point it's different, apparently. And thus, thunder. Right? Or no, they're worms, so maybe ice. I'm gonna go with ice because they're red and worms. Ow. And poison? Oh, they're so dead. Never received poison. Oh, they survived. Oh, that's surprising. So, Blizzard didn't do it. Let's try the Thunder. We did find a Thunder-infused weapon in here. So that would make some sense. Now, don't move before we can cure this. Because that would have been bad. Let's also use magic. Oh boy. Things in here do a lot of damage. And actually, if we could... everyone to the back line. Just because nobody's going to be doing melee to physical damage right now. So, as long as everyone's just kind of in the back, maybe... What the heck is that? Is that Pikachu again? That's one messed up looking rat. But those... Oh gosh, but those look like they're lightning damagey. Which means that by using lightning spell to kill the bloodworm, I would be doing no damage to them. That is a tough one. That is difficult. Let's see, everyone's high enough health, so you just bonk. Let's try fire. I didn't think fire would do well because worm is red, but seemed to work well enough. Never received from poison. Oh, good. Good XP though. Not items. Because we actually get a poison cure spell pretty early in this game, which I like. Let's also... do we need cures? You could probably use a cure. We're like all of our damage output right now, so we need you to not die. Hi. A giant rat. Oh, shoot. A rat. No, no gem for you. I'll nibble anyone who tries to take it, Squeak. Alright. Boss fight rat. Dang, I can't look at the settings. I was hoping that I could open the creature catalog and see what rats are actually weak to, but I cannot. You don't. You actually do the cure on everybody because everyone's a little damaged, and you, I guess, will just. No, let's use big fire. They deserve a big fire in their face. There we go. 1 damage. Okay. Yeah, physical attacks are still not gonna do much. So let's see. You attack. You could use a cure on you. Regular fire on you. How can you hit it 8 times and do 1 damage? You know? It's still alive. And you, I guess try Thunder? I don't know if it'll be any better. Yeah, about the same. Might not have an elemental weakness. Unless it's cold. Is it cold? Nope. It seems all 3 of the elements do about the same damage. I hope it doesn't have that much more health, because we're running out of mana pretty quick here. I guess we can still hit it for 1 damage at a time, but you know, pretty soon once we run out of mana, that's all we're gonna have. We're not even gonna have any healing. I guess we still have some potions. Oh, they killed him. And you heal the 1 person that's already full health. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of decision making that is, but everyone's fine for now. You do your 1 damage. How are you still alive? This is our last spell. If this doesn't work, we are dead. Oh my goodness. Right down to the wire. That was the last spell slot that Unknown Man had. And we're getting to the end of the healing as well, so... Oh... But Void is dead. I forgot about that. I'm sure he'll catch up. And now Unknown Man isn't the last one in there. He's only the 2nd lowest level. Let's... Wait, learn? Oh, you can just do it there. Oh, okay. How could this be? I know, you're devastated that you're not the lowest level character now. Yeah, I should have just used that in combat. But I didn't think of it. Especially because there was no health bar. It's not like I could sit and wait to, you know, until my guys were all alive before I killed it. Because I did not know how long it would take to actually kill it. But, I'm gonna turn off encounters because we don't have the mana to fight another group. I mean, we'd have to punch them for 1 damage a pop. We'd have no mana for offensive spells. So that would just be the death of us. I guess we could flee, in theory. Let's go back out and put the eye in, I guess. Maybe there's... Let's do the other hole. So if we put the eye in, maybe we aren't able to come back in here. Shell helm. Shell armor. What is this shell helm of which you speak? Can anyone else use this? No. How about you? No. Okay. Pretty easy choice then. That would have helped in the fight there, for you not to be one-shot. And then, you know, maybe you would have gotten XP for the whole thing, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, now to return the Nepto Dragon's Eye to its rightful place. Puts the missing eye into the empty socket. It is I, Nepto the Sea Dragon. Thank you for returning the eye. It is no ordinary gem. It is the vessel for my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation cannot be controlled. By way of thanks, I bequeath to you the Fang of Water. Use its power to destroy those obstacles that may block your path. Alright, I don't know what that does, but thank you. I mean, I'll take it. Water has lost that which once shimmered within. That which caused the great earthquake also trapped the light of the elements deep within the earth. I beseech thee, please restore our light. Nepto Dragon resumed its slumber. Okay. Good. We're just gonna skedaddle our way over here and talk to the dude. Hey, dragon's taken care of. Yeah, I got guts. Celebratory cannon firing. Woo. Okay. Hey dude, dragon's dealt with. Color me impressed. So brave, so strong. You lot are bona fide heroes. A Viking's word is his bond. The Enterprise is yours. Can I rest? No. I guess I'll go pay for the inn. Okay. Might be a hero that, you know, took down the dragon thing. Also, is there anything to the left here? I don't think I ever checked. There is. Hi. What's all this? I wasn't hiding. No, I was just waiting for Pops. That's all. Alright. You younglings have done what none of us could and assuaged the dragon's ire. Thank you. Well, I'm taking your loot, so don't thank me just yet. Alright, well, that doesn't help us. You have any loot in these pots here? If you shrink yourself with the mini spell, the defense falls to 1. Yes. We know that. You said that before. Alright. Well, we got like 600 gold from going over there, so that was a plus. I'm gonna sleep. So we have enough mana to do things and to unminify ourselves. Because I would like to be able to use most of my abilities again. Thank you very much. Actually, we have the Enterprise, so let's go... I'm assuming that was the boat up here. We should probably take that to the mainland before unminifying ourselves so we can actually access where the boat is. Because otherwise we'd be kind of locked behind the mini gate. Yeah, if we bring it up to like here, then we can unmini without fear. Oh, we actually have more spell slots. That's really good. Nice. We're human again. Alright. Well, I think that is gonna be it for today. So far, it's got a way different feel than either of the previous games. Because, like, it just... I guess, like, in the first game, you also had kind of a tutorial area that you only got out of once you went through the first dungeon. But still, like, it has kind of a different progression to it. And that's pretty interesting. And I feel like we made good progress for the first a little bit. Improved a lot since Final Fantasy 1. It's true. There is quite a few improvements. I like the level up system, and I like the magic system. I feel like they took the best of Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 and put those together into the magic system, because it allowing you to be able to have magic be in the form of tomes, essentially, but also that you're using the spell slots instead of mana at the same time is very nice. There's a lot of utility to that. Because then, like, you can find magics in chests and stuff, which is good. Additionally, I like that they have improvements to, like, there's the job system. So instead of only picking your class at the start and then being stuck with that the whole way through, you can just, I guess you could just switch it on the fly. Like, I could just go and turn this guy into whoever I want at any time. You could even level up each job individually if you really want, like, end game stuff. Just have each character level up each job independently, and that could be good. So I like that, and it's good, and it still has the Final Fantasy 1 leveling system for the most part, other than the jobs being added in. So I like that. Oh, let's take a look at this thing real quick. We've encountered 30 unique enemies, which is another thing. In the second game, as I was saying, you could get through all the way up, pretty much until you reach the mountains, where you went north and you reached the town by the mountains, and then they told you to go to the Mithril mine. That was all the way up until that point, which there was like 5 quests up until then. You were only fighting like the same 10 enemies tops. But, here it's like we're still like only 2 hours into the game and not super far through, and we already have found 30 unique enemy types. And there was a ton of different, variations in the areas we could get to. So I like that. I like there being a lot of different varieties of enemies, instead of you just fighting the same things over and over and over and over again for multiple different regions. Also, this game has it so you're kind of landlocked to the areas that are your level, and it only sends you to places that are your level. Whereas in Final Fantasy 2, it was like, oh, you wanted to go slightly further south than we wanted you to go? Well, too bad. Now you're in an area that's like level 30 when you're level 5. So have fun dealing with that. Like, there is something we said about the freedom of it, but they put the highest level areas right next to the lowest level areas and just expected you to know exactly where you were going. And that's way too punishing to me, like, you shouldn't have that kind of distinction between the areas without it being more well-defined, So anyway, yeah, so I think the third one is definitely going better so far. I'm looking forward a lot more to the leveling system and to being able to just kind of farm up a bunch of levels. And what boost settings do they have? Yeah, they have the same boost settings as the other games. So that's good to see. Oh, you can also get job level boosts, so that's nice. An interesting choice of world building, that's true. But, yeah. Oh, and they kept the formation system from, I think that came in the second game. So that's nice. That adds a bit of a layer to the strategy of how you set up your group. So, yeah, it's kind of the best of both 1 and 2, which makes sense, because 1 + 2 = 3. And in this case, you put 1 and 2 together, you get the third game's mechanics. So, yeah, that's good stuff. We'll be back to this tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you guys then, and we'll hopefully get some good stuff done. So, yeah. See you then. Goodbye.